A lot of you don't even know what to say to them to bring them back to life or to reconnect with them. That's the number one issue I hear. It's like, Tristan, I don't know what to say when I call them. I'm like, okay, we'll get there. Let's talk about getting your database back to life. I know a lot of you have a database, 1,000 people, 500 people, 200 people, whatever you've got, this is for you. I've got 140,000 people in our database, so it's gotten a little tough over the years. But I'm going to break this into two. One, your database for people that you have met, people that know you, right? The Mets, and like the baseball team. And then the other ones are the Unmets, people that you don't know. Maybe you talked to one or two times because they came in through an online lead or through a sign call and you don't remember them. They don't remember you. That's how we're going to split this one, and take notes on this one. Yes, actually, I don't have a Google Doc from this one. I'm reading, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm reading off of a journal. I outline this whole thing, which I do most of these. And then I usually throw them into ChatGPT. It cleans it up. So it cleans up all my spelling errors because I'm terrible at spelling. Anyway, this is all written out for you. This is inspired by a webinar that I did with my friend Gus, Power ISA, and is brought to you by abrillianttribe.com. Check us out. Here we go. Mets. So you've got to start with the idea of you already have something. You're just not using it correctly. Whether it's on your phone or an actual CRM like Lofty or Follow Up Boss, you've got people on there, but you don't have a plan. In fact, a lot of you don't even know what to say to them to bring them back to life or to reconnect with them. That's the number one issue I hear. It's like, Tristan, I don't know what to say when I call them. I'm like, okay, we'll get there. The point is this. I want you to start thinking of what more you can do with your database, and possibly what can you do that's a little bit better than you've been doing. Some of you, it's just calling them. Calling them will be enough. Like, what day of the week? So I want you to start with this. If you're going to do this daily, Tristan, I'm committing to doing this daily. Every day, you're going to tell me what time you're going to call your database. Is it going to be at 10 a.m.? Is it going to be at 4 p.m.? I don't care what time it is. For us, it's the same time almost every day, and that's at 11 a.m. Pacific. But people are like, Tristan, nobody's home at that time. I'm like, listen, I don't care. My whole goal initially was just to get a time that works for me. This way, I can show up. Then once I have a routine, once I have a process going, then I can shift it over to 4 p.m., to 5 p.m., to 6 p.m. when everybody is home, right? So first off, I want you to pick a time. And if you're like, Tristan, I can't do it daily, then pick the days that you can, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or hey, only Monday and Friday. I don't care. I just want you to commit right now. Now, let me take a sip of my water. Give me a minute here. That's good. All right. Now you've committed, right? Now, how do you market to your database? Here we go. I want you to at least have 200. If you don't, you're probably going to have to build it up. But you know what? All of you have 200 at least on your phone, on your cell phone, right? So use an app called MC, the letter M, the letter C, cat, mother cat, MC Backup Pro. You can use that one. You can export everybody from your phone into an Excel sheet and determine who is going to go into your database from that point. That's the easiest way to do. So you have 200. You need 200, right? The ratio that you're going for conversion here is 15%. That means in a year, out of 200 people, right? If you had 100 people, you want to convert 15%. That's crazy. You're like, Tristan, I don't know that I can do this. Plus, out of 100 people, not 15 are going to buy. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. They're going to refer you business, right? A conversion is a referral, right? You're going to connect with them this way so that they can send you business. So you should be getting from 200, you should be getting at least, let's go with just 10%, at least 40 referrals in a year. You're like, Justin, those are crazy numbers. They don't exist. I'm like, yeah, they do. You just have to do a job like I'm outlining here. All right. I want you to have, for these 200 people, complete relevant information. That means I want their phone number. I want their email address. I want their home address. I want their Instagram handle or LinkedIn handle. Some of my friends don't have Instagram. They have LinkedIn. One social, right? I want all of that. Why? Because the way that you're going to communicate with them specifically is very different than you communicate with the Unmets. Because now that you have their complete info, you're going to set up a system for these 200 only where you're going to call them. What days are you going to call them? What days are you going to text them? How often are you going to do it? Every other week? This is what I recommend. Not every other week. I recommend for these 200 that you do once a month. But it's not going to be the same, right? It's going to be, hey, what are we in? May. Let's say you're starting off this month. May, you're going to call them. That's it. You're going to call. Easy. You're going to leave a voicemail. And then the next month in June, you're going to text them. And texting, believe it or not, is the number one way. Always texting and DMing if they're your friends on social. But let's go slow. You're going to call them, leave a message. June, you're going to text them. People are like, Tristan, well, what do I text them, right? I'm like, listen, if you already used the regular May call, which was, hey, Joe, calling because I'm building this directory of home service providers, and I need to know if you've used anybody that actually did amazing for you. I'm going to add them to the list. I'll give them a call just to make sure they are still in the business. And if maybe they can give me other referrals of amazing home service providers, but I'd love to add that. If you already use that by voice, mail, or you actually talk to them, great. If you didn't, use it by text. Now, you're going to go to text in June. So far, it's May and June, right? One each month. Text is going to be like, hey, Joe, hey, Joanne. Listen, I don't know if you've got 5 minutes, but I have a real estate question for you. Now you got June down because now it's going to be a phone call anyway. Hey, Joanne, it's Tristan. Listen, how do you feel about the real estate market as a whole? I'm just calling my friends and those that are close to me just to ask to see what you think of it. Right? Very, very easy conversation. You're going to listen and they're going to say, Tristan, what do you think? And then you're going to be like, well, this is what I think. So be prepared for that. Now, for July, it's going to be an email, and you could do whatever type of email you want. It could be a video email. It could be an email sharing a great article. It could be an email with just text off of a blog that you created. I don't care, right? I don't care. And then for what do we got? May, June, July, and August, you're going to go through on social and you're going to message them on social. And it's going to be something about whatever they posted, right? The challenge is, imagine if you did that monthly, it'd be kind of weird, right? It's like, hey, who is this guy? Why is he stalking me? But because you did it in different ways, you got May, phone call, June, text, July, email, August, social. And then you can go around the whole circle again. So in essence, every 4 months you're circulating, and every single month you've added them to your newsletter that provides them valuable information, right? So these 200 people. And then once every 6 months, I need you to write a note to these 200 people. A note with whatever you want, inviting them to an event, thanking them because you were thinking about them, using it because you're celebrating their anniversary. Hey, happy anniversary, happy birthday. It could be a holiday like Thanksgiving or Easter or 4th of July. I don't care. Because now you've got the newsletter that goes out monthly. You've got this alternating form of communication every 4 months. And then every 6 months, they're getting a handwritten note from you. It's a lot in a good way, valuable way, right? I want you to start thinking more like this because this is how it starts working. That's how you do these 200, these Mets. Now, there's more to this. I've outlined it in my book, Real Estate Prospecting, in the HOP method, right? Your brand meets them at home, online, and in person. Obviously, you could do a lot more to that. Now, let's go to Unmets. Unmets to me is a lot easier, but you need tools. You need tools. It's easier because I delegate it out. I'm like, well, I need to retarget all of my unmets because chances are for you, as you've grown in this business, you're going to have a lot more unmets. Like a lot of people that came into your database and you don't know who they are. They don't know who you are. So your job is now to grab these and retarget them on Meta, right? And use a company like Street Text. And if you don't know what to use, we do it for you. Just message me on Instagram. We can help you out as well. And also use a company like I have it right here, like Fello or RealScout, where they create this automated process for you where it's reaching out to them and giving you the hand raisers and saying, oh, this one looks interested. Right? Oh, this one has a question because we've been emailing them. We've been sending them out properties, right? So I want you to start looking at technology that can help you do this and help you delegate and nurture. And this is just a short version of a much bigger version. Hopefully it gives you a glimpse as to what you should be doing. If you have any questions, message me. And I guess I could take a picture of this. If you need this, I can send you a picture of my notes by Instagram. Just message me on Instagram. Have an awesome day.